Hi everyone, I am Aryan Bhagat, and in today's video I will demonstrate my scalable notification system in action. So this is a microservices based multi-channel notification platform that I built to handle notification delivery across email and SMS channels. In this video, I will show the system startup, send an email notification, send an SMS notification, and then send a multi-channel notification using a single API call. So first let me introduce my project. So in my project, I have different services. One is email consumer, then notification processor, priority 1, 2, and 3, and then notification service and SMS consumer. And I have my README file where I've mentioned my which architecture I've used, and then prerequisites, how you can clone this repository and all. So let's start the project. I'm using the start services.sh. So it's a sequence of commands. So just instead of manually writing, I'm using start services.sh. So let's start. So it's getting started. Till then, let me check my Docker desktop, because see here I can see all the containers, MySQL, Redis, and Kafka. So let me just minimize it for now. Okay, so now my services are ready. So the script is starting the core services in my project. The notification service runs on port 8080. Priority processor 1 is running on 8081 port, and then email consumer running on port 8090, and my SMS consumer is running on 80991. It is also starting the infrastructure services in Docker, Kafka for event streaming, MySQL for persistent storage, and Redis for caching and rate limiting. So all four services are now running and listening on their respective ports. The system is fully operational and ready to process notifications. So now I will send an email notification using Postman. So let me click on new HTTP request, and here I will select my post method, and I will, so earlier I have run this code, so I'm just using this shortcut. So I will send my post request on local host, because I'm running locally on the 8080 port, which is for notification services. And here in headers I will select, so let me just minimize my terminal first. Yeah, so here I will write content type, and value is application JSON, because I'm entering JSON file. So, and in body select the raw, and then I already have the JSON file, so I'll just quickly copy paste it here from, yep, and then I'll just click on send. So see, here I'm getting that notification accepted for processing. That is the HTTP 200 OK response. But the API does not wait for the provider call to finish. Instead, it accepts the request and processes it. But at the other hand, here I can see that the email consumer picked up the message from Kafka called SendGrid and received status code 202. Status 202 means SendGrid accepted the email for processing. So this is a real delivery flow through SendGrid, not a simulation. So let me show you what is SendGrid. So SendGrid is nothing but it's a third-party service. So it will send your, email to the user. So this is my dashboard for SendGrid. So here I can see 9 requests and 9 delivered, because I've tested this application like 8 or 9 times earlier. So it is showing me this. But till then, let me check my email, because I've selected this email address and I haven't received any email yet, because SendGrid sometimes it takes time to deliver the mail. But when I tried this application earlier, so see, this type of email you will get in your spam box. This is in my spam box. So live email, demo email, scalable notification system, and demo email from notification system, live execution, and I'm getting this email from my another Gmail ID. So if I click on my file, yeah, in send, I have not sent manually. So this is using SendGrid in this project. Now move on to SMS notification request. So next I will send an SMS notification. The API call is almost identical. You'll select post and then same URL, same, you'll do add content type application JSON, and in body will write the again the similar type of, but instead of, you'll just change the channel. Instead of email, you will select you will write SMS now. So similarly, again the call is response the same, notification accepted for processing with status code 202, because the request has been accepted for processing but the processing has not been completed. So it's stuck in Twilio. So for that I'm using Twilio, and this is my dummy number from which I will send the my SMS notification, even if it's OTP, or maybe it's like transactional detail, or maybe any promotional SMS or anything like that. Now I will demonstrate multi-channel notification delivery, which is one of the main strengths of my project. With one API call, I can send both an email and an SMS to the same user. Here again, I will use the same post method and same URL, and in body, I will write both the channels, and then the same URL, and you can write any message or any email subject here. And then when I click on send, here again I will get the notification accepted for from processing. Status code is 302, because again it is queued in SendGrid and in Twilio. So it will take some time, maybe after half an hour or maybe after 1 hour, I'll get an email and an SMS as well. So yeah, so both notifications were sent successfully. The email was processed through SendGrid and the SMS was processed through Twilio. This is especially useful for critical notifications like OTPs for security alerts where reaching the user through multi-channels increases. So let me quickly summarize the system status before ending the demo video. So let me just hit enter. So demo is complete. Services which I've used in this project, showing the infrastructure is MySQL, Redis, and Kafka, which is running on Docker. My results: email via SendGrid, SMS via Twilio, multi-channel working, priority 1 processing working. So see, here I'm getting the working log in my console. Now so in this video I showed the startup of the complete system: email delivery through SendGrid, SMS delivery through Twilio, and multi-channel delivery using a single API call. So before I end this video, let me show you how I can end these services. So for that I will write the stop. Here I have sequence of commands which will run in my terminal. So stop services .sh. So here I'm stopping scalable notification system services, stopping microservices, cleaning up port processes, and everything. So let me check my Docker again. So when I check my Docker, so now it is saying the Compose app is no longer running because I've terminated all the services now as of now. So let me just minimize it again. So all of these requests used priority 1, which is the transactional path in my system. This demonstrates that the system is working end-to-end with real provider integrations and asynchronous processing. So this was my demo video for this project notification system. Let me know if you have any doubt, comment down. Thank you.